It's time for mini news sesh. Yeah.
Hey kids, and welcome to Designed by Wingnut Social, the mini news sesh. I am joined again by social media manager Whitney Shaney. And Whitney, hi. Today we're talking about, hey, how's it going? We're talking about an oldie but a goodie, but I thought that it would be a really good idea to rehash the subject. See what I did there?
Oh, no.
And I still am getting over my cold, so bear with me here. But luckily for you guys, Whitney's going to be doing most of the talking. Whitney, what are we talking about on this mini news sesh?
Hello. Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting. I really like talking about this topic because as a millennial, I won't say my age, but as a millennial, I feel like I've grown up with social media. I've seen it kind of from the start with MySpace to now what it is today. Yeah, it's crazy. And so I've gotten to see a lot of like trends, the waves and everything. And something that has stayed pretty consistent and pretty important with social media is hashtags. And I know like my personal use, like when Facebook and Instagram just started. I remember hashtags were like the cool thing to do. It wasn't a part of a strategy. It just, you wanted to like play around with like fun hashtags. Like I used to do a lot of like some stupid like YouTube hashtags. Like they're really embarrassing when I go back to my old Facebook.
I remember too.
I know I need to delete them. But I think what is so interesting is that they're really now gaining back attraction, and they're like one of a lot of agencies and social media managers' number one strategy with their clients. And so today I kind of wanted to talk about why hashtags are still so important for businesses that are using Instagram to reach their targeted audience.
And I love it. I love that we're talking about Instagram, and it does seem like we focus a lot on Instagram, but guys, I got to tell you, it's hard to beat Instagram for getting traffic and brand awareness for your interior design firm. And a lot of you guys coming to us for social media marketing services, when I'm looking at your accounts, I'm not seeing any hashtags. So I do think that we're forgetting them, not us, but, in general, people, when they're doing their own designers, when they're doing their own Instagram, are forgetting the importance of hashtags. So I'm really glad that we're going over this.
Yeah,
again
this was just kind of like a little friendly reminder that they are still more important than ever, because I actually just looked before I hopped on and I wanted to see how many active users there are on Instagram right now. And there's over 20 billion active users. So like, that's a lot of potential customers.
We might have to hire if we get that many. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Maybe just 2 more, but no. But I thought it was like interesting, like, okay, so there are potential clients out there, and Instagram lately, it seems to be, a pay to play platform. But what people don't really understand or know is that there are areas where you can reach non-followers, you can reach your potential customers for free. And that is hashtags.
Right.
Yeah. So hashtags really help you get your content discovered by new people. And hopefully, that'll lead to more engagements on your posts, followers, and then tunnel into sales.
Yeah, so important to build that sales funnel through there. So let's start with talking about hashtags, and because the topic can be overwhelming. So you see, like when you go into Instagram, and Instagram will even suggest hashtags for you. So many options. We have hashtags like interior design that's got millions and millions of people who use it, to very niche hashtags. So walk us through what that looks like and how to use them.
The tips that we use here with our clients at Wingnut is we want to make sure that we're using relevant hashtags that pertain to the post that you are posting. So if it is a bedroom design that you are posting, you want to make sure that the hashtags relate to one, interior design. So like that interior design hashtag that you were talking about, and also some niche hashtags. So specifically like bedroom design inspo, bedroom decor. There's so many out there. And so you want to make sure that it relates to that post that you're posting.
What happens if you post something like, if you have a bedroom design and you put on there hashtag kitchen designer? What is the repercussion from that?
People are just going to go bypass that post because that's not really what they were searching for. So there won't be any type of engagement on it because they'll just see it and kind of swipe through. Why we want these specific niche hashtags is because those are what people are searching up. And so when they see your post and they see that, oh, this was a bedroom post, this is kind of what I was searching for, they're most likely going to engage with it.
Yeah, and to get even more niche, you could put bedroom designer New Jersey or bedroom designer your service area, right? Or interior design, bedroom style, whatever that looks like in your service area. Because if you think about it, if you're looking for a service, and I'm in Leonardtown, Maryland, and I want to find a plumber, I'm not just going to put in plumbing for Instagram or search. I'm going to put plumbing Leonardtown or bakery Leonardtown, bakery Southern Maryland. So those are things you can put in too to help to get you found by your ideal client or client. What's
really interesting within the social media world is that Instagram and TikTok are becoming the two most used platforms for Google search. And so any hashtags that's going to bring you up in the town that your business is in is really going to help you. We even do some local community group hashtags. Like if there's a mom group, I like to kind of throw that into my hashtags as well, because it also is a, location, and it's also somebody's targeted audience. We always know that those moms want maybe to redo that toy room, or they want that sanctuary bedroom to get away from the kids. So that's another little fun niche. Another important thing about hashtags is the usage of the hashtag. Okay. That is so important. When you go and search and do your research for hashtags, we like to suggest doing your research within the app. You can see how many people are using that hashtag. Only use hashtags that are in the usage range from 10,000 to 1 million. If you go over 1 million, if that hashtag's being used over 1 million times, the downfall is that your content is just going to get just completely drowned in all of the posts that is using that hashtag. And so the likelihood of that post being seen is just smaller and smaller and smaller the more uses that hashtag has.
Yeah, that's really good advice. So interior design is the number one used hashtag on Instagram. I think I did a webinar, at least in our space, in the home industry, hashtag interior design. But unless you're Kelly Wersler or, Shay McGee, chances of you showing up on the Explore page using that at the top of the Explore page are slim to none. Yeah. So think, about getting a little bit more granular with your hashtags and for that real estate. And speaking of real estate, so Instagram has, for as long as I can remember, allowed us to use 30 hashtags per post. Should we be maxing out our hashtags? And what does that look like?
The more the merrier, I say. No, you can use up to 30 hashtags. Yes. Instagram says you can use up to 30 hashtags, branded, popular, everything that we just talked about. But we at Wingnut highly recommend you use 25 to 30. So yeah, pretty much all that you can use. We really suggest you use that. Why? Because the closer or the more you have, the increased chances your post in appearing in those search results is going to increase. You'll just be seen by more accounts, and that's just going to increase your visibility and the reach of your audience.
Yeah, so it's a numbers game, right? If it's there and they're letting you use it, why not take advantage of it for sure? Coming up with 30 hashtags, though, can be a little bit of a challenge. You did say you recommend using the app. Can you walk us through a little bit what that could look like? How do we even use the app?
Yeah. So when you go where, let's say it's time to creep on somebody. No,
it's time to creep.
It's time to creep. And you click that search. That's where you actually search your hashtag. So what I like to do is I'll search hashtag bedroom. Just start with something super broad, and Instagram will populate all these different types of hashtags that are related to a bedroom. And so right underneath there, 10 will pop up, and then on the right side, it'll show you how many uses each hashtag has. Cool. And so you just kind of keep going there. When it comes to location, Massachusetts, you can just go hashtag Massachusetts, and all the different location hashtags will populate as well.
I love it. That's really good advice. Whitney, this sounds like a hell of a lot of work. This is something that we spend a bulk of our time on, right? And getting results for our clients at Wingnut Social is the hashtag research. So I can understand why it might be a little overwhelming, but these are some terrific tips that you've given us today. And I think my voice is getting ready to give out soon. So I will say, if you guys have any questions about using hashtags, please shoot us an email to info@wingnutsocial.com. We're happy to help you out or answer any questions you might have. And if you are like me and you don't want to do it yourself, hire some millennials, hire my team.
Yes, I'm here. Ready to hashtag.
Yeah. Hey, that sounds good. I'm here and ready to hashtag. That's her motto. Head on over to wingnutsocial.com for more information on what that could look like. Whitney Shaney, thank you again. It's a pleasure as usual.
No problem. See you later.
All right. That's it for this mini news for this week. Make sure to tune in next Monday for another amazing mini news, probably with another social media manager here at Wingnut Social, a marketing agency for home pros, wingnutsocial.com. Thank you for enduring my schmutziness again, my Brenda Vaccaro-esque. I'm dating myself, but if you're my age, you know what I mean. This is just language just for us. It's like code. It's like, all right, guys, that's it for this week. Remember, until next time, to get out there, get uncomfortable, and be great.
Mini news sesh. Yeah.